Hey guys, Brian Grossman here with Georgia Field. Just finished up a morning hunt here and thought I'd shoot a quick tip while it was fresh on my mind. Now, starting a couple years ago, I kind of got away from the whole scent control regimen stuff and just started focusing on playing the wind. And, as somebody that plays the wind, I watch that forecast all the time. I'm always checking the weather forecast and comparing that wind to the different stands or stand sites that I have picked out on these WMAs to make sure that I'm playing it smart. But the problem is, and one thing you have to consider when you're playing the wind, is there's more going on. You have to take into consideration more than just the wind forecast because, well, for one, that forecast is wrong a good bit of the time, but you also have some other factors at play out here, including terrain, and then you have thermals. And I'm not going to dive too deep into the weeds on thermals, but basically, as air heats, it rises. So in the morning, as the sun comes up and things are heating up, air rises and it causes a draft going up the hill. And then in the evening, it's just the opposite. As the sun starts going down, the air starts cooling. Got a yellow jacket after me. It starts dropping, the air starts pulling down the hill. So that's why sometimes you may have heard people say hunt high in the mornings and low in the evenings because you want to be above the deer in the morning when the air currents are going up and below the deer in the evening when the air currents go down. But so you have to take that into consideration, and also some terrain. If you're hunting in a bottom, the wind may be blowing a little different than what it is up on top of the hill. So the best way to figure all that out, because there's really no way to forecast all that other than if you know your spots and have a history of hunting it. But the best thing to do is bring some kind of wind checker out here with you. And what I've started using and what you'll hear a lot of guys on these online forums talk about is this milkweed stuff. If you can find milkweed where you live, the pods, you can get this stuff out of it. It makes a great wind checker. You can just turn that stuff loose and it's gonna blow right back to me. But the wind currents will carry that stuff for a long ways, and you can kind of see, it might go out straight away from you for 100 feet or 200 feet, and then you'll see it turn, where another wind current catches it, and it really gives you an idea of what your scent is doing out there. But there's other things. You can buy the commercial like talc powder that you spray up in the air, and or anything light, that you can let go and just see which way the wind current carries it. But check that wind when you're out in your actual hunting spot. Don't just depend on the forecast to see what the wind's doing, and just make a mental note of it. If it's spots that you're hunting on a regular basis, pay attention to that, kind of know what the wind's going to do ahead of time and use that to your advantage. It will make you a better hunter. So for more great hunting tips, be sure to check us out at georgiafield.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you'll never miss one of our videos. But hey, until next time, hunt safe, shoot straight, and most importantly, just enjoy your time here in God's great outdoors.